when I spent my summers doing maintenance work at the church that my uncle was the pastor at, one of the things I had to do one time is go into the gym and try and get all the kickballs and baseballs that were stuck in rafters.
Way, Did you get any of them?
So what they literally had a 20-foot pole.
Holy shit!
You would just stand on the ground and just try and poke at things at the ceiling, and at the end there was like 24 like fucking kickballs and footballs scattered around the floor.
Nice.
That's incredible.
It was so funny, and my neck hurt so bad from just staring up and just like doing this for so long.
You know, Pridge,
Oh, it was so
Michelangelo
funny, though.
painted the Sistine Chapel, but you got those 20 balls out of the rafters, so... You know...
Chat, you let us know.
Who was the real artist
Who's
here?
the real hero?
Folks, what is up, and welcome to another episode of Ace Attorney with an actual lawyer. I'm your host, Zach, joined by our voice actor, Wes.
Hi.
And our actual lawyer, Pridge.
Get a nice breath of that clean Ohio air.
Wow, fuck you.
Wow,
Fuck you.
rub it in, why don't you?
Folks, if you want to watch this live, you can watch it on twitch.tv/SaveDataTeam every Wednesday night at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. We did miss last week, but we're back. We're going to be consistent now. I should have my computer before the end of the week, question mark? And if you want to support us, hey, folks, I haven't been able to stream for about 9 days. I'd really appreciate it if you could support me financially, because I can't really do a lot to make money right now until my computer arrives. Head over to patreon.com/SaveDataTeam. We really appreciate it. Throw us a couple bucks. Just $2 a month gets you access to the full VOD channel of every single stream we do. $5 lets you vote on one of our variety streams, as well as get your name included as an NPC in our D&D campaign saving throw. And at the $10 level and above, you get your name included in this Patreon song, which I don't have on Wes's computer.
I think that means you gotta do it live.
You know what? I can. I just thought about that.
Yeah.
I can pull it up.
I think this might be the first ever
Give me
live.
2 seconds, and you'll just have to imagine the music.
No, I can beatbox with you.
Oh, sure. Okay.
Yeah, here
Here,
we
I'll
go.
turn the background to the game off.
Yeah, here we go.
Here we go.
Alright, here we go.
Thank 'em, gotta thank 'em all, gotta thank 'em all, Patreon! Burger Bun, Fluff Cuff, Mystical the Philo, Dave, Paulucha, and Sofino, HSM, Ernest, Crow Knight, Danny, Antalister, Kevin Nation, Shadowed Navi, Witch Tower, Sky, Herlock, High, Taco, Sensei, Archie, Forensic, Beck, Nicole, JFJ, Mystic, Woody, Leprechaun, Jacob Bell, Go, Zeppeli, Shabber, Steam, Niger, Real Life, Jolie, Baron Esper, BBC, What, and Sherlock, Zoom, Sail Arts, Ami, Borshock, Shimari, AWOL, Narwhal, Shiny, Caterpie, Diego Garcia, All Night, Boomer, Emily, Dessert Boy Man, Elijah's Line, Rick Rat, Katja, Traveling in a Box, and Snowcat, Conjuring Scribes, Yo Croissant, Fulfilla, Written Word, Shade the Punisher, Sibylla, Mega Zero, Big Kerbo, Who Needs to Sleep, Alea Yakta, S. Chrissy, Ever, Angel B. Thank 'em, gotta thank 'em all, our Patreon! Holy guacamole, if there was never a reason for you to pop off, fucking pop off for that, chat. Please, God.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Thank you, chat. Thank you, Twitch chat. It's Kevin Asian gifted $50. Thank you so much.
Ooh, thank you.
And Silveria also gifted $50. Sarah Smith gifted 5,000 bits. A level 6 hype train? I didn't even know that was a thing.
That's not even possible.
Valdoodles shoot 20 bits saying, I found out today that Kentucky is the only U.S. state that starts with a K.
Wait,
Shut up,
Valdoodles? Valdoodles, Kansas also starts with a K.
No.
Jesus Christ.
No. Sergeant Diedrich just donated 25 subs.
That's a lot.
Oh my god! Oh fuck, Valdido's shit 50 bits saying Kansas dick fit in your mouth bridge?
Fucking got him!
Stop!
Oh my god!
What the hell?
What the fuck? Hype train level 8? Is that what we're on?
No, we're on
Hype train
12.
level 12? Why does it go past 10? Okay, you gotta stop. Chat, I'm not joking. We won't play the game tonight if you don't stop. God damn it. Stop donating. No way! Another 25 subs from Sergeant Dinner. Oh my, that's 100 subs in one stream.
What level are we at now? 13? Wow, it gets harder to get even higher.
Genuinely, thank you from the bottom of my heart. From all of it. You know what? No, sorry. Let me say this way.
Hey, don't speak for my heart.
Well, let me speak for mine. To thank you, Wes, for letting me come over earlier today to set this up on your computer. Let me thank Pridge for not only being here, but also being on another stream earlier last week. Jason's randomized Pokemon Stadium 2 run. Like, this is... I couldn't do this without my friends that helped me on the channel and the people watching. So, like, genuinely, y'all are the best. I'm hoping... Shut the fuck up. I'm trying to be nice, Wes.
No, it is very nice. Thank you.
Y'all are amazing. I really appreciate this. But folks, with that all out of the way, let's get back into the game. Also, huge shout out to Steam Cloud Saves. Oh, thank God.
Look at this.
We're right back where we started.
It would be really funny if we loaded and the entire room was blown up. And they were all like...
Why did you take so long?
The time bomb went off a week and a half ago. It's plain to see that this room is in complete disarray. The bed, the table and chairs, the lamp, everything is upside down. Almost as if every item in the room had, until recently, been happily positioned on the ceiling, before falling straight down onto the floor. Every item in the room is on the ceiling? Are you suggesting that... Indeed, the key here...
Look, the chair says Leon.
Oh, shit!
Whoa!
Is gravity.
Whoa, that's so cool.
Oh, he's...
Whoa,
Look
this
at
is
him
actually
walking.
awesome.
It would appear that technology has at last succeeded in freeing us from the great pull of the earth.
Susanto's like, I don't know. Shit, bro, you seeing this? I thought these edibles weren't shit.
Balls, Mr. Sholmes. For the gravity in this room was reversed and then suddenly restored to normality. Goodness. The inverted furniture clearly reveals the truth about the part gravity played in this whole business. I quite understand your skepticism, Miss Susanto. I, too, was incredulous at first. However, my conviction in my analysis was cemented when I observed this. An anti-gravity device.
No.
Almost identical to one that featured in a dream of mine only the other day, in fact.
Sir?
But then why does it have a clock on it? A most relevant question indeed. That is a timing device that controls when the gravity direction will switch.
Bro, we're gonna die.
There was clearly a requirement for the engineer to be able to restore normal gravity automatically. And the commotion we heard earlier from the other side of the door was the moment that restoration occurred. Yes, the reason why everything in here has been turned upside down is because of the anti-gravity device. So you see, we need look no further to explain the state in which we now find this room. The direction in which gravity acts in here was reversed by Mr. Drebber, before being restored to normality in an automatic fashion some time later by the timer device. I have witnessed precisely the scene in a dream I once had when I fell out of bed. Did you hit your head when you fell out of bed?
Okay, the gravity was reversed.
Now, let us consider the next conundrum. What was our engineer friend's aim? Indubitably, the greatest clue we have to explain his actions is above our heads.
Yes. How is it possible that there are footprints all the way up there on the ceiling?
A question whose answer will lead us neatly to the truth, my dear madam. The reason there are footprints on the ceiling is because of the nearby skylight. Of course, Drebber's aim was singular, to escape. However, there is but one way into this room, excepting the skylight, that is.
Ah.
Whoa! By inverting the gravity in here, Drebber was able to fall conveniently to the ceiling and make his escape via the otherwise inaccessible skylight, leaving those footprints behind on the way.
But the ceiling in here is very high, Mr. Sholmes. If the gravity reversal was sudden, wouldn't Mr. Drebber have fallen up on the ceiling rather violently?
Falling up is both scientifically and philosophically a rather interesting concept, I feel.
Okay.
But the man was cornered with nowhere to run, so escape through the skylight was his only option. You may recall that I found this in the room earlier, which I believe offers a solution.
Oh, the rope.
To reach the intended destination, what better tool than this rope? By anchoring one end of the wall, the man was able to lower himself safely to the ceiling. You know what's funny is his deductions are like not actually that dumb this time, especially like this particular one.
I mean, assume we're again. For someone who doesn't believe in instantaneous kinesis, he does believe in anti-gravity devices, which seem similarly as ridiculous. I guess not as ridiculous, but.
Yeah, like his assumption of an
otherwise,
is
this is one of his. Yeah, otherwise this is one of his more reasonable ones. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Which explains how Drebber was able to escape this room before our arrival. He reversed the pull of gravity and fled via the skylight. And personally, I should very much like to reverse the pull of gravity again now, not just for fun.
Why don't you play with the dynamite then?
I think I have to cut the red wire, and that will reverse the gravity. Thus concludes Herlock Sholmes' great deduction of this topsy-turvy puzzle.
That's a good word. Okay, that was very good. That was very good. Chat, you were right. Oh. Gina, we're going to die.
No, we're just gonna go to the ceiling.
She's completely spellbound. Mr. Sholmes, there is one thing that troubles me.
I would expect nothing less. You're destined to be troubled by just one thing for the rest of your life.
Call me Columbo. The thing is such a thing actually possible? An anti-gravity device, I mean.
I would say that with man's current scientific knowledge at the turn of the 20th century, not at all! It's no more possible than instantaneous kinesis.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay.
But you don't think that is real, so...
But your whole deduction hinges on it!
Ah, but my dear fellow, when you have eliminated the impossible, whatever remains must be the truth.
Okay.
However improbable it may seem.
A deep
It's
sigh.
a marvelous line, wouldn't you agree? One of my more enduring pearls of wisdom.
I thought Iris came up with that one.
I had Iris come up with the exact phrasing. My original was clumsy.
Yes, I have a feeling I've read it in something that Miss Usato lent me once.
Objection!
Oh.
Actually, There is one other thing, Mr. Sholmes.
The spell's broken at last.
The rope you found was on the floor, wasn't it?
Indeed it was, in lonely coils near the wall.
But if Mr. Drebber had used it to escape the way you had described, would it still be tied to the wall?
Mysteries inevitably unravel in the end, as I think you'll find do ropes. And as evidence of such, you need only look at the mystery we faced in this room now skillfully unraveled.
That argument is as circular as the coils of rope.
I think perhaps we might need to give Mr. Sholmes the usual little helping hand. I'm sure with some minor corrections, the great detective's great deduction will lead us to the truth.
Yes, you're right. We must do it quickly.
Before the bomb goes off!
Before Enoch Drebber gets too far away. Or we, die.
If you're ready, then let us resume. Sherlock Sholmes' logic and reasoning spectacular. Course correction.
Yeah.
It's plain to see that this room is in complete disarray. The bed, the table and chairs, the lamp, everything is upside down. Almost as if every item in the room had until recently been happily positioned on the ceiling before falling straight down onto the floor.
Every item in the room is on the ceiling. Are you suggesting that...
Indeed, the key here
It's very cool.
is gravity. It would appear that technology has at last succeeded in freeing us from the great pull of the Earth. For the gravity in this room was reversed and then suddenly restored to normality.
Goodness.
The inverted furniture clearly reveals the truth about the part gravity played in this whole business.
To think gravity could have been reversed in this very room. I find the whole idea utterly enthralling.
In this very room, there's not enough gravity for all of us. Oh.
Only Mr. Sholmes could conceive of such an explanation.
But the man himself admitted it was a scientific impossibility. So...
Yes, you're quite right. We must completely discount the idea at once.
That's unusually merciless of you, Miss Usato.
When you've eliminated the impossible, whatever remains must be the truth. The great detective himself said so, didn't he?
While refusing to part with his dreams of an anti-gravity device.
Yes, I suppose so.
Well, let's see if examining this topsy-turvy scene a little more closely
Topsy-turvy!
will reveal some proof that shows exactly what the gravity in this room was or wasn't doing. Okay. Well, that flower, this flower is not.
Is not
flipped.
topsy-turvy.
Well, I wasn't expecting to find a pretty bunch of flowers in here, that's for sure.
Ah, look at that.
I know. That slender little vase looks like it's about to topple at any moment. But the flowers are thriving. Somehow it makes you think of the fragility of life, wouldn't you say?
To be honest, Mr. Naruhodo, something else about it made a rather deeper impression on me.
Well,
They're
there
not
it
even
is.
Also, the safe is not flipped.
That's also true.
Let's see what they say about the safe. Ah, look, Miss
The,
Usato.
the safe they might say was too heavy to have been lifted up.
Oh, the
Oh,
safe
it's also,
bolted
bolted
to the ground. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, never mind. Or that.
everything
or
seems
that
to
much
be-
more obvious answer.
Yeah. When everything seems to be upside down in here, this safe is conspicuously the right way up. Something.
Yes, that's true. But look more closely at the safe's feet.
Ah, that's a lot of very large bolts fixing it to the floor. Think before you speak. That's what you wanted to say. That's what you wanted to say, isn't it? I really put my foot in my mouth there.
I certainly didn't say that.
All right, so yeah, it's the thing. Present.
Take that!
The upright vase clearly reveals the truth about the part gravity played in this whole business.
Upon my word, Mr. Naruhodo, you've surpassed yourself by completely turning my argument on its head. Trying to impress your assistant here, perhaps?
No one is trying to steal your spotlight here, Mr. Sholmes. Trust me.
As you rightly say, though it appears at first glance that all the furniture in the room is upside down. This unassuming, slender vase is standing keenly to attention. And unlike the large safe, there is nothing affixing it to the floor.
And it's the exception that breaks the rule.
In short, much as it pains me, the gravity in this room was never inverted at all!
My deepest sympathies for your loss.
Oh, poor Mr. Sholmes.
But the show must go on. So, let us continue with our deductions.
God damn it.
Now that we know this contrivance is not in fact an anti-gravity device, there remains but one other possibility.
It is in fact a bomb.
You don't say.
Someone deliberately turned over every piece of furniture in here.
Huh? Which might sound obvious, but leaves one mystery very much unsolved. Robert
Why?
Frakes, where are you? Namely, why would anyone choose to do that?
Quite. And naturally, there is an explanation. Yes, the reason why everything in here has been turned upside down is because of the anti-gravity device.
He's
The
absolutely...
thing we just proved doesn't exist.
He's absolutely determined that this device must have had something to do with it, isn't he?
I'm afraid the lure of an exciting scientific explanation is too strong.
Well, there's no doubt that somebody did this. Somebody turned all this furniture over. So whoever it was must have had a reason.
I'm afraid nothing comes to mind at all, though.
Well, let's look around to see if the answer presents itself. The reason why everything has been turned upside down.
I mean, that...
Yeah, I was gonna say, is it the fact that someone was looking for this?
Yes, someone was looking for the safe. Yeah, 100%. Look, there's something written on the other side of this armchair. It says Leon.
Oh, yes.
No, we already made that joke.
Safe.
I'll make this joke till I die, Pridge.
432582.
Safe? As in safe and secure?
As in secure,
What?
lockable box, I think.
Well, what you said is stupid. Admittedly more likely.
Well,
We already looked at the safe in this room.
Yeah.
there is a large safe bolted to the floor on the other side of the room, so yes.
Wait, there's a safe in here?
Oh my god.
So you mean this number would
Oh,
let
is
us
this-
open it?
I
Is
wonder
this
why
his
it's-
safe word?
432-582!
Yeah, Trevor's into some real kinky
What did you find? Who?
I wonder why it's written here, though.
Wonder why it's so lengthy and hard to say it quickly.
Okay, well, we're gonna present this. Yeah, we got it.
Incredible.
Yes, the reason why everything in here has been turned upside down is because of the safe combination.
Precisely. I believe, Mr. Naruhodo, that you had a very similar experience once, did you not?
Yes, last year. When I bought a lottery ticket and noted the ticket number up down the inside cover of a book, just in case.
That's it! For people are forgetful souls at heart, and always make a written note of important information.
Just keeping the ticket itself safe would be more sensible, I think.
Okay, Susato.
Ignore her! And what, pray, happened next,
I love that he's
Mr.
even
Naruhodo?
pissed.
Ignore me.
He's like, God damn it. When the day of the draw came around, I'd forgotten which book I'd written the number in and had to turn my room upside down to find it.
That's it!
Using an anti-gravity device.
For people are forgetful souls at heart, and always forget where they've noted things down.
Not if you always note things in the same place.
I actually won the second prize, you know. But I couldn't remember which magazine I'd slipped a ticket into, and so I turned
Thank
my
you,
robot...
Mr. Naruhodo, but I believe I proved my point by now. Which is that a very similar scenario had clearly unfolded in this room.
Finding himself requiring access to the safe, the occupant of this room needed the combination code. He remembered that he'd written it on the underside of a piece of furniture, but forgot what one. If you're talking about me being off-center, I know that.
Yeah,
This is all the space we have. Alright. I can't read the screen, Wes. He remembered that he'd written it on the underside of a piece of furniture, but forgot which one. Leading to the state, which we now find in this room.
The state in which we now find this room.
Fair, but your hand was in front of my face when I started to read it.
Yes, Mr. Drebber overturned all the furniture in here in a desperate hurry to locate the combination code that would unlock the safe.
Yeah.
Now, let us consider the next conundrum.
Wait a minute. Knowing what we know right now, can I make a prediction?
Sure.
He's in the safe.
Oh, you think he's
I think
inside the safe?
He's hiding in the... Maybe there's a secret passage.
That would be hilarious.
Because it's bolted to the ground, so maybe it goes down.
How did the footprints get on the ceiling?
Red herring.
Okay, alright.
Because he knew an idiot was coming to look at the room.
God damn it, red herring from
he
Puppet
put
Scooby-Doo.
he put two boots in a stick and just poked him up there to create a distraction.
Straight up.
What was our engineer friend's aim? Indubitably, the greatest clue we have to explain his actions is above our heads.
Yes, how is it possible that there are footprints all the way up on the ceiling?
A question whose answer will lead us neatly to the truth, my dear madam. The reason there are footprints on the ceiling is because of the nearby skylight.
Well, if a change in the direction of gravity can't explain it, then how did those footprints get there?
Yes. Yet as though that particular mystery has just become even harder to solve.
I can't think of any other way to explain it at all. Oh, life is so much simpler in those halcyon days when gravity could be reversed.
Yeah. Thank you, Halcyon.
Incredible halcyon days.
It was minutes ago, and those halcyon days never existed in the first place.
Well, I suppose we must simply put our faith in Mr. Sholmes and observe the area in more detail.
Putting our faith in Mr. Sholmes is what gets us into these situations in the first place. Is there like a...
Oh, there's a
Wait,
shoe.
what the hell?
It's Shoe the cat. Wait, is this is this
Yeah, I'm really confused by what's happening here.
is this what's his name? Fuck it. What? Shoe
Takumi?
Yeah, is this Shoe Takami's house and you threw a boot through his window?
No,
Is
it's
this
a
what
brick.
happened?
I was throwing a brick.
Oh, okay.
It's hard to believe, but there's a shoe up there. Look! Who puts a shoe up there? Honestly.
Oh, yes! And there are more footprints on this little balloon, too. Perhaps the shoe was thrown up there and became lodged, do you think?
If so, then judging from the number of footprints, it must have been thrown several times. Would anyone be throwing shoes up at the ceiling, though?
Dear, that's beyond me, I'm afraid.
We could just... Yeah, this is
That's probably
It's gotta be the shoe.
The nearby shoe.
The reason there are footprints on the ceiling is because of this nearby shoe.
And on closer inspection, there are clearly footprints all over the balloon as well. In other words, the aim was never the skylight at all, but the balloon.
But for what purpose?
A green balloon. That seems somewhat familiar data.
Save data?
Team.
Oh!
It was a piece of a green balloon's envelope that Mr. Naruhodo and Iris found at the scene.
Oh. And inside the green balloon that Mr. Gotts claims he saw, that Master Gotts claimed he saw above the stage when the incident occurred, was the second birdcage. The crux of the whole instantaneous kinesis deception.
Is there a tiny little figurine in there? And it's supposed to be like a scale model of...
Oh, that's a good guess, actually.
Yeah.
You mean to say...
If we assume that the balloon in here is a model of the one used on the day, there is a strong possibility that something may be concealed inside it.
Enoch's in the balloon.
He's in the balloon.
He's just really small.
He's compressed himself. He's turned into gaseous form.
With his instantaneous compression machine.
Something our absconder was desperate to retrieve before making a hasty getaway.
But the balloon's out of reach.
Hence why he resorted to a projectile, namely, the shoe. Most probably, Drebber intended to tear a hole in the envelope by assailing it with a shoe. However, his efforts were thwarted when the shoe itself became a prisoner of those lofty heights.
Oh dear. We desperately need to examine that balloon.
This is like when you see a gym and there's like a ball stuck in the ceiling.
Yeah,
like that
you're like,
perfect
how did
impossible
that get
spot.
there?
You have to know how that got there.
Yeah, and you're like, well, it's never coming down. Like, it's up there forever.
Yo, so when I was when I spent my summers doing maintenance work at the church that my uncle was the pastor at, one of the things I had to do one time is go into the gym and try and get all the kickballs and baseballs that were rafters.
Way, Did you get any of them?
So what they literally had a 20-foot pole.
Holy shit!
You would just stand on the ground and just try and poke at things at the ceiling, and at the end there was like 24 like fucking kickballs and footballs scattered around the floor.
Nice.
That's incredible.
It was so funny, and my neck hurt so bad from just staring up and just like doing this for so long.
You know, Pridge,
Oh, it was so
Michelangelo
funny, though.
preached the Sistine Chapel, but you got those 20 balls out of the rafters, so... You know...
Yeah, you let us know.
Who was the real artist
Who's
here?
the real hero? Real American heroes.
Pridge.
So yes, there are ways to get things out of tall ceilings.
You may recall that
Nothing you can't solve with a fucking pole.
Fuck. CJ says Michael Pridgelow, obviously.
You may recall that I found this in the room earlier, which I believe offers a solution.
Oh, the rope.
To reach the intended destination, what better tool than this rope?
No.
Mr. Sholmes has managed to bring the deduction back to the rope.
All right, I have to admit, that was clever. So we just throw the rope up to the balloon, then pull it down to us to the ground?
Which is much easier said than done, I feel. And could take us a very long time as well.
Why couldn't we just get a 20-foot pole?
Why couldn't we just get Pridge to do it?
And I was to say, an Italian-American. True. Perhaps we need a more surefire method. In fact, we already have one, of course, don't we?
The crossbow?
Crossbow?
Yeah.
If we're gonna shoot this crossbow in this fucking tiny room.
Yeah,
Sure we are,
baby.
okay. To reach the intended destination, what better tool than this crossbow?
That was found at the scene, in fact.
And in all likelihood, belongs to Mr. Drebber.
If the man had only brought it away with him that day, he could have avoided losing a shoe at a critical time as this.
Okay.
So,
Is this time for the crossbow first person
is this
shooter?
the
You gotta line it up, run up with crosshairs.
Well, listen, I played the sniper too, so this should be no problem for me.
Easy.
Oh yeah, no, this is way better than Sniper 2.
Depending on which bolt you use, it's gonna.
So, shall we? Your curiosity is deeply stirred, no doubt, my dear fellows. What is it that Enoch Drebber has hidden inside that balloon?
Oh shit! They just fucking did it. Whoa!
Oh,
the man in the Iron
okay.
Mask, Leonardo DiCaprio.
Oh shit!
What the?
That's the head of the waxwork.
Oh!
So
Waxwork?
that's basically the same as that's the
Yeah,
same as him
Enoch
having
Drebber
no
finding
head.
it.
Yeah.
Oh, you're right. No, this is nothing.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
this tells us absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
What's
really
in the
good.
balloon?
Chat,
Yes, head.
Chat is so many people saying so head.
We got
yeah,
head.
that's very
Chat,
good.
we got head.
It's very good.
Pop off for getting head. Indeed.
No,
Indeed
no,
it
you.
is.
Yeah, I mean, you do pop off when you get head.
Bridge, very good. Oh God.
Indeed it is. A waxwork head inside a metal mask. A mask that is shut tight and fastened with a strong and quite impenetrable lock. Oh, okay, so it's not... It wasn't designed this way. Someone put that on it. Okay.
So we can't see the face inside, that means.
Just a moment. This is the head of the waxwork model. Does that mean... Oh, goodness.
I see you've joined the dots, Miss Susotto.
I've connected them.
You haven't connected shit.
I've connected them.
Ah, of course. A headless waxwork model. The case of the abducted Madame Tuspel's model that you largely solved. It was only the head of the killer that was still missing.
Indeed it was. But I believe Madame Tuspels will now have to settle her sizable account with me. This, as you have now surmised, is the head of the infamous Professor.
Really quick, I'm not trying to shame nobody. JJ the dude in the chat says, is that an MF Doom reference? No, it's a Doctor Doom reference, which is what MF Doom is inspired from. It's Doctor Doom, right? It's not Count Doom. The Fantastic Four villain?
Dr. Doom.
It's
Count
Dr.
Doom.
I don't know why. Well, he has a cape,
Count
so it's like
Doom!
Count
Yo,
Doom.
that's an awesome name!
Count Doom.
Yeah, that's good. He should have been Count Doom.
Count Doom.
I am Count Doom, Yella. Yeah, I fucked it up.
7 death rays.
Yes.
Count Doom coup. David, that's good.
Fuck. Wait. What's Dooku's lines that we love quoting?
God, there's a whole bunch. Twice the pride, double the fall.
Sure. Great. We'll take that one to the bank. There you go, chat. I don't know. Is that anything?
Take that one to the bank.
Now we count twice your pride.
Yes.
But why is it here?
This conclusively confirms my suspicions. The man responsible for stealing the professor from Madame Tuspel's and returning it sans... Oh god, it's tete, right? Because it's normally tete-a-tete.
King Tete.
King... Is it tet?
I think
Sans
it's
King
Tet.
Tete.
Yeah, it's tet. Sans tet. Earlier today was none other than Enoch Drebber.
Wait, they don't have any tits?
No.
This is incredible. Professor Harebrain's case and the waxwork abduction are... They're inextricably linked by Enoch Drebber's workshop. I mean, come on, Ryan. Like, why do you think that we were investigating both at the same time? Would have been wild.
Well, it appears our logical pleasure cruise has come to an end, my dear fellows.
Excuse me?
All that remains is, yes, to speak with the architect of this adventure.
The architect?
You mean Mr. Drebber?
As it seems quite impossible that he escaped via one of the skylights. Obviously, the man must still be here in this room.
What?
And his location should be abundantly clear. Ah, if you simply reflect on the journey we've made together during this deduction.
Enoch Drebber is right here, somewhere in this room?
So, Mr. Naruhodo, will you do the honors?
Yes, of course. Susato, what do I do? Mr. Drebber's hiding place must be the...
The anti-gravity device.
It's
the bomb.
well, in that is that a net? What's that on the wall? On like the wall near
It
the
looks
door?
like
What is that?
Yeah, it
like
looks
a
like a
fake half
net.
of a boat to me.
Oh yeah, could be that.
I think he's hiding him there.
Yeah,
Yeah, that makes sense.
that's good. Okay. Look at this mess in front of the safe.
Yes. Plans and accounting ledgers?
Almost as if somebody was in a hurry to empty the contents of the safe, in fact. Oh, sorry. People are saying, look at the wardrobe
Okay, alright.
for a funny joke. If you need to hide, there's no better place than a wardrobe. I stand firmly behind that.
Ah, yes. You had some experience of that yourself a year ago, didn't you?
We'll find him in there. We'll find him in there. Mark my words. He'll be curled up in a ball, trembling and hungry. In fact, my own hand is trembling just thinking about making the discovery.
Never mind, Mr. Naruhodo. He could be hiding somewhere else, you know.
Nope, I'm certain of it. People are saying present it? Should I mean... Chat, is it worth it? Do it.
Take that!
Only 30 minutes behind, chat.
Clink.
All right, Mr. Drebber, come out!
Come out of the closet, Mr. Drebber.
Oh,
Not there, Mr. Naruhodo?
but I don't understand.
You could always climb inside yourself. Please, don't mind us. Do go ahead. I know how fond you are of wardrobes.
Think of something else, thank you very much. Okay, that was fine. That was fine.
Where could Mr. Drebber be hiding?
This is all, yeah. Okay. It's
He's in the other side of the wardrobe.
Before we gained access to this back room, we heard noises from in here.
Which tells us that the engineer was still in the building at that point in time.
He was in fact searching for the combination to his safe.
And pressed for time, made no attempt to right the furniture that he overturned in the process, from which we can deduce that his search for the combination happened very recently indeed. In summary, Mr. Enoch Drebber...
Oh, is it at the same
I'm gonna
time?
do it, please.
is at this very moment inside the safe.
I came up with that idea.
Thus concludes Herlock Sholmes' great deduction of this topsy-turvy puzzle.
I hope that he's just like scrunkled up in there and there's not like extra space.
Grunkle dunkle.
I also want him to be like, God, what the fuck are they talking about out there?
Yeah. Why are they still here? I put
Just
that
like-
fake bomb.
So, Mr. Naruhodo,
Think I heard someone dancing?
I think perhaps it's time we ended this game of hide and seek. Don't you?
By opening the safe, you mean?
What else?
Let's see. The combination was 1...
432582.
I knew that! Alright then.
Okay,
Here goes.
not a competition.
That's good.
Dude, that looks so painful.
That's really good. He is scrunkled up.
Like, dude, your neck and legs have to just be fucked.
Alright, how's it going? You found me.
Whoa! Sir?
Oh.
Whoa!
Whoa! Oh, shit!
Holy fuck!
Cause this is Thriller!
Whoa, you're not even joking.
Whoa!
You're fighting
Yo!
for your life inside a killer.
Whoa!
Whoa! This dude kicks ass!
Yeah, this guy's awesome. What the fuck?
Yeah,
Chat,
this dude's cool as shit!
Chat, you were right. He's cool as fuck.
Right then, sir. Mr. Enoch Drebber, I presume.
Okay.
Yeah, he is a fucking robot.
Wow, that's cool. His fucking hand is awesome.
Correct.
You better stop talking. You tricked Professor Hairbrain with that bogus machine you built.
And you shall have to explain the theft of the waxwork from Madame Tuspel's as well.
Whilst I would be delighted to answer your many questions,
Whoa!
personally, I would advise that you deactivate my little parcel first.
Deactivate?
Your parcel?
I refer, of course, to the time bomb. I left it in a most prominent position.
Ha ha ha. I see. Stunned silence. You're all gearing up to die with me then?
This guy's fucking awesome. Holy shit.
This guy's objectively cool as shit.
Mr. Sholmes, with only 7 seconds to spare.
That was too close. Oh, they did
They
it.
did it already!
Okay.
Wow, that crazy action sequence where we deactivated the time bomb was really intense, wasn't it?
That was too close for comfort. I've got 1 foot in the grave already.
Are you trying to help us get a killer or get us killed?
Mr. Sholmes' deductions can be completely life-altering, can't they?
Salto?
Well, my dear fellows, that was a close shave. The resemblance to an anti-gravity device is really quite startling, I must say.
Anti-gravity devices don't exist.
Phew. I wouldn't push it, Mr. Sholmes. Yeah, this is a banger track. He's a cool dude. I'm digging it.
You know what this music reminds me of? This is a random out of left field thing.
It gives me Frantic Factory from Donkey Kong 64 vibes.
Oh, I feel that. It's giving me, people will know this reference because people love this game. It's giving me, what's his name? Duplo from Paper Mario 1000 Year Door.
Oh yeah.
The ghost guy.
Yeah, 100%.
It's giving me that guy's theme music.
What on earth happened in here?
Dupless. Thank you.
You've found me, haven't you? No need to screw me down any further. Everything in here is precisely what it seems.
God, that smile is fucking terrifying.
It's very
though.
creepy. Yeah, well, we'll be giving it a thorough going over. Don't you worry, Drebber.
What fails to click with me is how you were able to locate my workshop. That I was not expecting. When I heard whistling from the other room, I knew it was time to bolt. Whistling?
Ah, that would have been me.
Oh,
For some reason, I woke in a fine fettle today.
No words. Just tightly squeezed chips.
Clearly, I must have a screw loose, though, as I couldn't remember the combination for the safe, and another one loose, as I couldn't remember on which piece of furniture I'd written it down.
We also found a rope over by the wall.
Yes,
That's
I had
for sexy
hoped
time.
to exit through the skylight, but sadly the rope was too short. So, I then set about searching for the combination code to open the safe.
And burning the incriminating blueprints, don't forget. Regrettably, though, you failed to retrieve the head from the balloon among the rafters.
And after that, you hid yourself in the safe. Having first set this parcel ticking.
Well, I had no intention of being nailed by the police.
This guy really likes his nuts and bolts, screws and nails
Yeah,
puns.
Got a death wish, have ya? Hiding right beside a ticking time bomb?
Haven't you seen Indiana Jones and the Crystal Skull? You can hide inside a motherfucking refrigerator.
No, that's
for a
that's
nuclear bomb.
that's a refrigerator.
Yeah,
it's
but
You have to be in a
fridge-
refrigerator.
Fridge and a safe, you know, probably same thing. I don't know.
Inside right now.
Everyone knows refrigerators are much stronger than
refrigerator.
safes.
Yeah, a refrigerator.
It's nothing. It's nothing.
Please, why do you suppose I chose to hide inside the safe? It's no ordinary safe. It's specially designed. A dynamite explosion wouldn't leave a scratch on it.
So, in fact, the safe was the only safe place?
Oh, I see what you did there.
Precisely. But once you climbed inside, you wouldn't have been able to get out again. I invite you to look more closely. The safe is fitted with a handle on the inside to allow the door to be unlocked from within.
Okay. Ah, so it is.
I had always intended to blow this place to smithers in any case.
Smithers!
Yes, sir.
I just wasn't expecting uninvited guests to come along and screw up my plans.
Do you mean to say you were planning to blow us all up?
No. That was unforeseen.
What do you mean?
That's so. I
It's
fucking
really
love his
good.
fucking break dances.
Most people run, you see, when they see a ticking time bomb at their feet. I calculated the time required for retreat to a safe distance and set the device accordingly. But your seemingly endless discourse in here threw a spanner in the works.
Is something wrong, Gregson?
I thought he was about to
Yeah, that would have been incredible.
do that.
Damn, I like this guy's poses. Do I have something on my face? Besides the usual eyes, ears, nose, and mouth?
I think we have a fairly good idea of what's been going on here now. What about the two incidents you've evidently been involved in recently? Professor Harebrain's instantaneous kinesis experiment at the Great Exhibition, and the waxwork model you stole, which this head belongs to.
That's no ordinary head, you know.
That's no moon.
That's the head of the professor.
That's no ordinary head. That head sucks your dick silly style.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Have you ever
Yep.
heard of the grapefruit technique? Clad in a mask with a lock so strong, I'm unable to open it safely to reveal the killer's identity. I've been considering carrying it around as a precaution.
That's enough!
Ah. Hot chick.
What's going on here, Gregson? I'm sure you're aware that I have sole jurisdiction to investigate here.
Aren't you a coroner?
Yes, well...
Dr. Scythe again. So the forensic investigation team here are here.
And you know full well this engineer is a key witness. Why are you allowing this lawyer to access him? If Lord Strongheart knew of this, you'd be finished.
He's leaving anyways.
Yeah,
You lot leave at once.
My dear madam, there's no need for such a threatening tone, I assure you. After all, that's no way to greet an old acquaintance.
Oh.
Is it, Dr. Scythe?
They know each other.
Hello, Sholmes.
Mr. Sholmes knows Dr. Scythe?
If it's protecting the machine next door that's causing such a sour expression on your face, you are quite misguided. It's really nothing more than a shell. You get out! But of course, we'll show ourselves to the door. I see you haven't softened at all. Mr. Norohodo,
Yes.
it would appear that our delightfully entertaining investigations have run their course for today.
But Mr. Sholmes!
Let us leave this place in the doctor's capable hands.
I said get out! Now! All of you! Your presence here is not required either, Gregson.
Understood. But I'll just say one thing before I head off. Voulez vous say fuck you, as the French would say. If it wasn't for this lawyer and his companions, we'd never have found this place, and the whole workshop would have been blown to bits. There was a time bomb set in here, but this lot disarmed.
Inspector!
Something giving you a chuckle, has it, Trevor?
So sorry. Didn't mean to offend. You're quite right, of course. You did disarm the time bomb, didn't you?
The first one. What? Oh shit.
Yes, you did.
Oh my
disarm
god!
That one.
Holy shit!
Holds up the dog. You
No!
didn't disarm the second time bomb.
Woof! Woof!
No!
Woof! I.
Is Gina gonna blow up?
Wait,
That one? You mean.
is this
Yeah,
the
this-
start
this-
of Metal Gear Solid 5? Is she
This
paused?
is no, it's AI Somnium. It's AI Somnium files. We make the right choices. Explosion.
Oh, shit. Oh shit.
Oh.
No.
Oh, there was one here.
Oh no.
Well, goodbye to these goons.
Yep, see you later, goons. Well, just another peaceful day in London.
It was an hour later that we heard the news.
And you know what? Thankfully, don't worry, everybody. Thankfully, Swedish bailiff made it out
Survived.
alive. He will return.
Yeah.
I know everybody was really worried. Don't. He's good. Don't worry about it.
I heard of the enormous explosion that ripped through the experimentation stage at the Great Exhibition. Professor Harebrain's investigation and all its secrets are blown away forever.
Wait, Professor Harebrain got blown?
So head then.